joined with Nicki Sun. Hello, welcome!
Hi! And welcome to TechNicki Speaking by Nicki Sun. Nicki Sun here to talk about the Arlo Pro 4 Spotlight camera. The best part, a PC so custom. It has a logo on it.
Samsung reached out and I was able to create my directorial debut.
NAB show spokesperson Nicki Sun.
Would you do it again?
For sure.
Absolutely.
You're zooming in on me. And at the same time, I have no director or cameraman.
Right now, you're like Asian Daenerys in my mind.
I've always been the mother of cameras.
I'm surprised they still fit it.
When other women see us in front of the camera, they're inspired to do it too.
Let's go.
Nicki's an amazing entrepreneur slash content creator slash female director slash cinematographer slash Asian ambassador.
She's talking about choosing the right camera for the job.
If one person says seeing you do this inspires me to even get into the field, that makes my day. I've done my job.
We are joined.
Oh my gosh. Hello everybody and happy Amazon Prime Day. Happy Tuesday. It's so good to be back. Before I get right into it, just wanted to see who's in the chat. If you are watching from a different device, your phone, or maybe on YouTube or Facebook, which I am also live on as well, I just want to remind you that the best experience to actually watch this Amazon Prime Day stream is through Amazon itself, just because we'll be able to chat better, getting to reconnect with the community that I haven't seen in a year, or if you were in my private test period group today, welcome back. And also just because the purchasing experience is better, because all the products that I'm talking about that are on up to deals up to 57% are in my stream. So if you're on YouTube right now, if you're on Facebook, do me a favor, you can hit a like there as well, but make sure you follow me on Amazon.com as well. This is where we are right now. Look at this overlay of what I can do because of my YOLO Box Pro. It allows me to stream everything, everywhere, all at once. So yes, I am streaming live, not only to Amazon, but also to YouTube and Facebook. But just a reminder, friendly reminder, I do have links everywhere via all social media, whether you found me through Instagram, Twitter, Threads. Is anybody threading out there now? Let me know in the comments. And follow me right here, right now, because this is where all the deals we're going to be talking about today is going to be listed as well. So first of all, I just want to shout out, oh my gosh, what up, Bob on YouTube says, I'm excited to see some filmmaking deals. That is awesome. Hello in the chat on Amazon. Oh my gosh, Adam says, been a long time. Haven't seen you live lately. Happy Prime Day. Happy Prime Day to you. I hope it's been very fruitful for Anchor as well. Peter's back. Hello, Peter. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for asking. Doing very, very well. What's up, Don? You're in China? Adam's in China and he's still here on my live stream. It must be really, really late at night for you, I believe, right? What time is it over there? And Rick, hello, Ricky Love. And you just started following. Thank you so much for starting to follow. I really appreciate it. If you're new here again, please make sure you hit the follow button. Not only will it let you know when I'm live next or when I have an upcoming scheduled screen, and if you never want to miss me, it'll notify you. In addition, please hit the like button or the heart button. Again, I'm not sure exactly what that does, but I'm hoping that all those hearts will let other people know that this is a live stream worth watching. In addition, that's, you know, maybe it'll boost me to the homepage. I don't know. I'm sure there's so many incredible live streamers here who have been keeping you all entertained, informed, educated, who are going to let you know. So, I mean, there's so many amazing people out there. Wednesday morning, okay, so it's 10 a.m. Wednesday in China right now. I love that this is an international stream. I love that being on Amazon and live streaming everywhere is awesome. Hello to Stephen Barry on YouTube. So this is really cool because my YOLO box allows me to congregate all the comments that I'm generating from my Facebook, which I am going live on my TechNicki Speaking Facebook page. So it's not my personal Nicki Sun page, but it's my TechNicki Speaking, which I have to give a shout out because I don't really go on there very often, and I woke up to close to 20,000 followers. I don't know how that happened, but I just really want to say thank you. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just glad to be here to help entertain, educate, and hopefully inspire you all to create content yourself. But all right, I realize my overlay has been there for the longest time, and here we go. But first of all, my name is Nicki Sun. For those of you who are new to me, I try to go live every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today is a very, very special day. It is Prime Day, and the thing about Prime Day is I usually tend to watch and see and mark all the deals that I personally want, but then sometimes there's no deals on it. So today's a little special because these are also the deals that I've purchased myself. Like I literally went into my order and history, looked at all the things that I personally have used, didn't return, that I love, which happen to be on a deal right now. So if anything, you are getting the better deal. I got all these things at full price, which are now up to 57% off for you to get. So a little disclaimer, as always with anybody here on Amazon, if you purchase and decide to purchase something that I talk about or like in my carousel today, whether you're watching on your phone or on your desktop, if you purchase anything through Amazon today through my specific links, it does support my channel at no additional cost to you. So that's really, really cool. If you're gonna get it anyways and you're purchasing it through my links, if you're clicking on the items and you actually go ahead and go through with that purchase, just know that you are supporting me, just like a hopeful, budding content creator who is just hoping to do more of this stuff with you all. So I've been a content creator for over 12 years now. I'm actually working on a lot of cool, exciting things behind the scenes. And every now and then, I just love to come on Amazon and kind of create this into my educational tech hub of a space so that everybody gets to ask questions that they've been wanting to know, or just about my process. So feel free. My chats are open everywhere. Like if you still prefer to watch me on Facebook and YouTube right now, no problem. But just know that if you leave comments, I can see them. If there are emojis, I can't really quite see the emojis though. So just letting you know. I can see everything though, however, on Amazon. So just letting you know that. Oh, Erin, what's up? I love the excitement with my capitalized name and exclamation marks. But nice to see y'all. I already got 360 likes. I will say that you all have some competition. I went live earlier today spontaneously, and we passed 5,000 hearts. So I just want to let you know we are trying to beat that number today. So if you are watching, there's that little heart button. Just give it a smash every now and then. It just shows me that you're still here. But we're going to get right into it because Prime Day is only one day. It's sometimes all the way to June 12th, but it's always on a Tuesday. And today happens to be the 11th. So if you see something, if there's a lightning deal, make sure you get it. If you see something I'm talking about and you're like, I don't see the deal, that might be a Prime members exclusive. So if you are a Prime member, which if you don't have Prime membership, consider it. But the Prime membership allows you to also get extra deals. So just putting it out there. But right now, the first thing that I have is the Roland Star computer desk. It is 40% off. Oh, wow. I feel like it's definitely, I feel like it went even more down. I don't know. Fam, if you were here earlier, I feel like it went even more discounted. But anyways, I got it at full price. But this behind me is the Roland Star desk. So first of all, welcome to my brand new setup. All last year, I was in Sherman Oaks, streaming out of Sherman Oaks in an apartment, no natural lighting whatsoever. I felt like I was in a dungeon. Definitely boosted up and zhuzhed up my space with a lot of lights. Shout out to Aperture. I definitely use all their lighting. I mean, right now I have their tube lights, like shout out for those as well. This one's off, so this one's just purely for show. But this is my new setup, so I just thought I'd talk about it because a lot of the stuff I, have on Amazon as well. But right now on deal, 40% off. Again, I got this at full price. is the Roll and Start computer desk behind me. First of all, I wanted something to kind of cover my new wood wall because it was a little bit dark and I wanted to be able to have a little bit of brightness come out. And so I was like, what's something white that I don't have to drill to the wall, because we already put vinyl flooring on the wall as well as like nail guns in there. So I'm like, what can I do to bring out the color? So I ended up getting the table in white. I'm not quite sure if they have the one in white at the moment, but this is the one that I got in white. Now, originally I was filming from this side, so I just want to explain and go through my process a little bit. In the beginning, I was shooting this way, and the table was actually along the brown wall and along the back wall. So this area was open, and I was shooting this way. But to be honest, it wasn't as an interesting or exciting background as I feel this one is. And so moved it this way because this desk that I got from Amazon also can hold my custom PC system. Shout out to Puget Systems for building me a custom PC with my logo on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but in the bottom corner, I am stoked that my logo is gonna be in all of my future videos, which I am aiming to do. But I love being able to have a little bit of branding in the background. That's my PC, and this table actually is built to hold your PC right there. So I love it, absolutely love it. That's one reason why I moved it that way. Another reason is because I actually have a window in my new studio, and it's right there. Because of the sun right now, I did close the shades. It's a little warm right now, but I did have to turn off the AC just so you don't hear it, because if I pan out, you won't see it right now, but I do have the AC like right up there. It's not covered, so this allows me to kind of get it more in this area as well. In addition, I have my camera, which is the GH5 Lumix, on sticks right now, but this also allows me to hang it as a vertical. So for TikTok videos, I'll also get this background as well with really nice, beautiful, natural lighting as well. And so I was like, let's move the table. Some other cool things about this table is comes in with a built-in LED. By built-in though, I mean you can totally utilize it anywhere. It's literally like a pull off the sticker at the end of it, so you can place it anywhere. Obviously, it's meant to be exactly underneath the table ledging, because on the desk there are some electric outlets that allow you to plug it in via the USB-A cord provided. So I mean, everything on this for this desk came in one box. It was super easy to assemble. And on top of that, it came with the LED lights. And if you know me, I absolutely just love having lights in the background because it allows me to change up the background without doing too much extra or having to really do a lot of things or move things around. So I'm just gonna show you really quick. It does come with a remote control. The lights are right here, so I'm gonna turn it off so you can see what it looks like off. You know, this is right here. This is off. And really quickly, because I see someone on YouTube asking where are the links to everything. So Bob, just letting you know that even though I'm streaming live on YouTube and Facebook, the best, most optimal way to find all my stuff and watch me right now is on Amazon. So if you look at my description, there is a link straight to my Amazon page. And once you sign in, everything that I'm talking about will appear on your phone like magic, or on your computer. If you're watching from a mobile device of the Amazon, once you signed in, you'll be able to see everything that I'm talking about on the bottom of your phone. And if you're viewing from a desktop, everything that I'm talking about will be on the right side. So it is important, if you want the best viewing experience, to log in and watch me on YouTube. Some people like to pull me up on all devices and see which viewing method is preferred, but just letting you know that's where all my links are right now. Hi Gwen, so good to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what it's like off, right? And just to let you know too, let's turn off this other practical light. So for my filmmakers out there, these are practical lights that we add in the background to add more dimension, to add some more interesting elements to our video. So this is what it will look like right now without anything. It's not bad, right? But I know we can make it better. And also right now I have a lot of direct sunlight coming in through my window, and the lights are even more impressive when the lights in the back are turned off. We have no direct sunlight. We put like a blackout curtain over it, and we get to isolate lights. So right now this is what my setup looks like without any lights. Now I want to introduce a little bit of a practical light, which already has the light on it with this Roland Star computer desk. So I'm just going to turn it on. And then there's modes, so I'm just gonna like switch through some modes so you can see like the different modes. This is obviously a more pulsating through the colors. As I switch through the colors, I mean, most LED lights kind of do this now. They all come standard with 14 plus colors. And instead of going through all the modes to find the color that you want, there is a color dial on here as well. There's more like 6 embedded, and then you're able to go color plus or color minus. So I'm gonna go to the red one just to show you the red, green, blue, yellow, other blue, and pink. And there's like other colors as well if I go in on the dials as well. But I like to do blue right now because obviously you can see a little bit more of a vibrant color. So again, this table comes with the LED light strip already here. You can take it off and move it elsewhere, but this is probably where you're gonna have the most optimal color, especially if you get the one that's in white. I got the white one specifically because, as we all know, when light bounces off of a white board, it just produces endless infinity lighting options. It just gives that more dimension. If you were to get black, it absorbs the color a little bit more. And I do believe there is a wooden background, but it's like shooting light against this, which I'll show you. Let's turn on the other practical light again. So I'm just gonna put on this light right here. And I don't even need to put it on that bright. Like, this is not even 2%. This is like yeah, that's like a 2% right there. So we'll do it right there. But yeah, it does offer a more interesting look, adding more practical lights to the background. So there we are. But I would say in my studio space, this is actually quite a tiny desk. So this is not something like really massively heavy. I will say, disclaimer, however, if you put a PC on here and it gets really heavy, there is a slit down this table right here. So if you're trying to shoot above it like an overhead shot, you are gonna see a little bit of a line. But I mean, for this price point and price range, I'm like super happy with it. This is actually more of a background desk than an actual desk that I use. I have my other desk on the other end, but this is adding so much more dimension than if I was just shooting against a brown background. So I'm absolutely loving that. It's one of my favorites, and it's on a Prime Day deal at 40% off right now. So again, if you're looking for a desk, or if you're looking to add some color or different dimensions to your background, take a look. And there's no code. So if you are actually signed in, I don't even think this is a Prime exclusive member deal. So right now, if you are viewing this on the phone or on the desktop through Amazon, you'll see what I'm clicking on below is the Roland Star computer desk. And if you click on it, you can purchase it right away. You can also, before you purchase it, choose your color. So right now I have the Roland Star desk in white, but I do believe it also comes in black and wooden. So there's no code needed, but just make sure you click it. And it usually ends tonight because today is Prime Day. Some of them will end tomorrow, but some of them do end tonight, and some of them are lightning deals, which mean they only exist until they're sold out. So if you like something, try to think quick about it, but also add it to your wish list. So if it becomes on sale again or Prime, you also do get notified when there's a better opportunity for you to repurchase in the future. So that's just my little thing over there. Another thing that I absolutely like Although I feel like they took it off. So that's the one thing. Like some of these things in my carousel were completely like already on a deal, but now I'm not seeing it as I'm clicking it, so I'm like afraid to like touch it. But let me just go through a couple of other things. Okay, so right here, this is the thing that I want to talk about now. So we just talked about the desk, and what I've learned from my first live stream, because I only got through like 6 or 7 products, is I need to be faster about this. Okay, so we're gonna do like a fun, fast live stream. Feel free to go through my carousel already and click through and click ahead and let me know, hey, I saw this in the carousel. Can you talk more about this, or can you elaborate more about this? Let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to talk about the things that you want to talk about or also interested in. Okay, so this Samsung S27 R65, the 27 just means it's 27 inch. And when we talk about monitors, we're not talking about the width of it. The 27 is actually diagonally what the length is. So sometimes my friends are like, I got a 27 inch, but it came out to be like 24. So I had 3 inches extra space. I'm like, oh, well, if you measured it by the width, then that's why, because when we talk about monitors, we're talking about the diagonal from the top left to the bottom right corner. That is what's 27 inches. So just letting you know, if you're expecting it to be bigger, that is the reason why it's 24 or under 27 inches. But I absolutely love this monitor. Since moving and really decking out my studio, I've been shooting a lot more vertical content and a lot more content where I'm in front of it. And I've been wanting to have like a really nice monitor that really isn't gonna travel with me, but will stay in my studio, and then I'll be able to look from far away. Am I in frame? Like, do I know that I'm in frame? I know right now because I have the monitor right now that my hand is out of the frame right now and it's in the frame. And I can tell that this is here. I can tell that this is the wall. So it allows me to really see from a faraway distance. Things are in focus, things are clear. And it does really help me when I'm creating content. Now, this one's really cool because the Samsung is on a Prime Day deal at 15% off right now. So it's the one that I currently have clicked in my carousel, and it's the one that I currently have right now. I absolutely love this because for those fellow vertical content creators out there, this monitor at an everyday essential price is able to rotate vertically and with ease. So I learned the trick to make it go vertically is to lift out and then tilt it, and you'll be able to sync up my camera or sync up your camera full HDMI cord to the monitor, and you'll be able to actually utilize the monitor as a mirrored frame or monitor for whatever you're shooting. So for instance, if I'm shooting by myself and I want to see, because I can't see myself from far away, I don't want to have to wear glasses, maybe I don't want to wear contacts, I just want to make sure I'm in frame at all times. I hook my camera now up to my monitor, which is behind my camera, and you'll be able to see it. Actually, I will show you now. So let me get up right now. I have my other camera on standby to show you what all this stuff looks like. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, I have that. We are gonna go to a split view right here, just so you know that I'm still here. All right, so see this camera right here? If you can see it in the split view, like this one, here's the split view. So this is my other camera right now. This is the camera that's actually looking at me. And then this is what I see from the background. So right here is my monitor. This is how I'm able to see the comments that are not on Amazon over here on this side. And then I can do settings. Let me just go to the program out. So basically whatever my camera sees, it'll see. So I'm gonna do the program out. So this is what that is. It's like an infinity, but let me put it back here really quick. But yeah, so like this is like, it's so crazy how it's an infinity. I love doing that effect. But here is the monitor in the background, and I'm actually able to rotate it vertically. So when I'm able to shoot, film, all that stuff, it's going to be able to rotate with me as well. I will say that some of the monitors that I've had in the past, I tried really doing that with my current monitor, but when I moved it and rotated to a 90-degree, it stayed small. And so I know that's probably like a setting. However, this one is really, really nice because I'm able to put my program out. I can not put my program out. Right now I see basically everything, including the BTS of it, but I can just shoot it directly, having it at a full camera. So let me program out. Okay. The only thing about this is I have to do a split view so you can see it. It just really does that thing. But yeah, so this is me, that's my monitor, and I'm able to just see how big I am, making sure I'm in screen at all times. I don't have to look at a tiny screen. So this is what I use my monitor for. Obviously, you could use your monitor, hook it up to a PC, hook it up to, you know, it has a display port, it has VGA even. So at this price and at the deal, you're getting like an everyday essential item that is like just really cool to have. If you're looking to just add more things to your content creation or just make it easier for you. But that is the one that I actually have right now, currently have, is on a Prime Day deal. So it's the Samsung, again, the S27 for the 27-inch, but it is the R65 series. So if you're looking into that, let me know. Oh my gosh, hi Richard. Yes. Appreciate Richard being here. Thank you to Aaron for starting to follow. Appreciate you, fam. For real, for real. And Richard just said we hit 1,000 likes and you love the hairdo. Oh, thank you so much. I have some fun things about that later, but I will save it to the very, very end so I don't scare all my viewers right now. But yes, Richard commented about my hair. I have some Amazon deals for the hair. We'll go over that in a minute. But yeah, okay, so the first two I wanted to really get through to you all before the deal ends is the Samsung, again, this monitor that I have right now, and then the Roland Stark computer desk that we talked about beforehand. If you want to go back and hear more about the features, you can actually rewind the live stream and catch up again afterwards if you need to go through that as well. I'm just gonna click this travel kettle one more time because it was a deal before, but I think they might have just ran out of that deal. And let me know if you would like me to still go over some of these, because I did a lifetime demonstration with this kettle earlier. So I won't do it again unless there's people in this live stream who haven't seen it who really want me to do it. I do have water and tea on deck, and I might even like do this later as my throat, as from talking, I need some tea maybe, so I can save this for later, but I'll skip over it for now. Gwen says, like your new backdrop. Thank you so much. It's taken a minute for me to obviously get going again, but I just really appreciate everybody's patience and willingness to come back, even though it's been like 6 months since my last live stream. All right, so beyond tech, as we all know, we all need other things besides just tech. So I will say, when I went to my hairstylist, I realized as I get older and older, I really want to do things to protect my skin, protect my hair, and this is the brand that I'm using right now. But like beforehand, it's like it's quite a price gap from going to Costco and getting those 2-for-1 deals or getting like just generic kind. But I will say that I feel like my hair has been on a journey, and ever since switching shampoos and doing more things to my hair, I feel like it's a lot more healthy looking. And there's other things that I've done as well to do that. So the one thing, so this is not a shampoo that you just use like at all liberties. This is something where you kind of have to, you know, for me, I don't shampoo and conditioner every day because I would be stripping my hair of natural oil. So this is the Olaplex No. 5 Bond. It just so happens that I got this a couple weeks ago, but it's actually a Prime Day deal now. So you can get the shampoo and the conditioner system 20% off for their Prime Day deal. So if you've been eyeing the Olaplex number 5 and number 4, which is the shampoo and the conditioner, I will let you know it is a Prime deal. Today, I should have waited because I just jumped the gun and got it because I was looking for a shampoo that was really going, and conditioner that was really gonna bond my split ends at the bottom and just feel a lot more healthier. So I feel like my hair has been a little less straggly as well. But this is the shampoo, and then this one below is the conditioner. So if you're interested in splurging a little bit for your shampoo and conditioner, this is the one I've been using at the moment. Again, I don't like to really share so much about this stuff because I feel like you need to have it in your possession for a couple of weeks before you can really speak on it. But I will say, like, after a week, 2 weeks, I've had it for 2 weeks now, and I probably shampoo conditioner my hair like 4 times. And I will say I'm just liking the amount of thickness my hair still has. It's not looking as straggly as it was before. But I will say this compared and also paired with another thing that I have for my hair, I just wanted to show you, take a little tech break and go into some other fun items that I've had lately. Oh, I do have it. Yes. Okay. So I want to say this right now. I need to get another one of these, but because they only give you one. You know, most pillowcases, they'll give you like a set of 2. This is like for 1, but it's absolutely worth it. So this is the INSSL Silk Pillowcase. And silk has been proven, I guess, to be better for your hair in terms of not damaging it, to prevent it from overheating when you're like moving around. It's just better conditioning for your skin and hair altogether. It's less bacteria buildup. And they come in several different colors. It's 58% off right now. So if you want to switch from a cotton to silk, this one is a Prime Day deal right now. And I believe it's in all colors, but I don't want to speak for all of it. I just know that the color that I purchased before, which is this one, this is my silk pillowcase, is the one that's 58% off right now. And I probably want to cop another one. And I will say forewarning that I threw my silk pillowcase in with my regular laundry. That's a no-no. I shouldn't have done that. So it kind of got stuck underneath the washer drum, and I don't know if you can see it, but it got scratched up. So if you're gonna get a silk pillowcase for your hair to sleep on at night, I would recommend getting a delicate bag or putting it in a delicate bag that's separate from your rest of your laundry so it doesn't get snagged and pulled and torn apart, because I just feel really sad now and that it's all broken and knotted up. But I mean, there's so many other colors, and for the price right now, being 58% off for Prime Day, definitely gonna grab a couple of other ones. So yeah, you just put it over your pillow, but the material allows for your hair to be super soft, less tangly, and it's just better overall for your hair to prevent breakage. So I feel like I've been doing so many things to be on my hair journey, and I feel like that shampoo, conditioner mixed with the silk pillowcase has been working wonders on my hair so far. So I absolutely love that. Okay, so that was that part. Okay, and now this was a Prime Day deal, and I kicked myself for it because I just bought it last week. So I'm gonna be really real with you. When you go on Amazon Prime and you see the free shipping and return, you have 30 days. So part of my thinking is this just landed in my it was just delivered today, but I bought it at full price, so I'm gonna return it and get this one instead, because this is the Simple Keds Classic Slip-On. I also got the classic canvas lace-up shoe because that's the one that I really wanted, but they didn't have my size at that time. So they have the size now, but I'm like, Wow, it's 65% off for this version of it. So if you are like me and just want a simple slip-on shoe, the thing I like about the Keds is like it's super classic. There's no laces, it's a slip-on. They do offer sizes and in-between sizes as well. So you have like your 8 narrow, you have your 8 wide. You also have extra wides as well. But there's many different shoe styles, but this is like the actual Keds brand that's 65% off. I wish their canvas lace-ups were on a Prime deal, but it's not. But like, look at that price difference. So if you're like looking at this right now on Amazon, just know that yeah, that is a steal right now. If you've been wanting some classic white Keds, it goes well with everything: dresses, pants, jeans, skinnies, wides, mom jeans. I'm a huge fan of mom jeans lately. And then even shorts and dresses. So it's just a really nice way to even dress up your outfits if you don't want to wear sandals. I've been going to a lot of festivals lately. Yesterday, I actually went to the Lavender Festival with my cousin, and it was actually just such a wonderful time. And I was able to smell and see all the lavender, and I got fresh lavender from the fields yesterday. But I will say it was rocks and dirt everywhere, and I wish I had some sneakers because I love wearing sandals, but my feet were just so dirty after that festival. But yeah, if you're looking for a all white classic Keds slip-on, they have various sizes. I also will say that I ordered just the regular size 8. I actually ordered the shoe by accident. I thought I was getting the canvas lace up, but then what came in the mail today was actually this one, which is without the laces. So I will say getting the 8 regular for this version of the slip-on was actually too small for me. I do have wider feet, so I did order the 8 wide for the canvas lace-up ones. Those are coming tomorrow. I'll let you know if you're interested in that, how those fit, if it's any better. But I really like that as well. So we're gonna continue down this Amazon fashion journey in a second because there's a couple of other deals that I love as well. Okay, so I just got the iPad Pro, and earlier the iPad Pro, the 10th generation, was actually 15% off. Unfortunately, it's no longer on a deal, so I had to remove it from my carousel. But I finally got myself a iPad. I'll show you. Shout out to my friend Jake Wang for like letting me borrow his other iPad for all of my live streams last year, because I did 58 live streams off a very old model. And I just wanted to let people know that if you're looking into starting your own Amazon live stream as well, you do need to be on an iOS device. And because I am such an avid Samsung user, I didn't want anything to prevent me from trying out Amazon or going live stream. So what I would actually recommend is getting like even like a used or an old or restored iPad. You just need the app Play Store. You just need the Apple Play Store in order to download the Creator app, which is what will give you the ability to go live on Amazon beyond applying for the Amazon Influencer Program, which I'm a part of as well. So if you're interested in any of that, like how do I get started on live streaming as well, feel free to let me know in the comments because I can help you with that as well. Now it's getting a little dark right now, as we can see, because it was super golden yellow before. I was right in front of my light, but I do have another key light, so I'm gonna show you really quickly. It's not in my Amazon deals, but it is in my filmmaking playlist. So if you go on my Amazon storefront right here and you click follow, you'll get notified every time I go live. But I also have curated very special lists for you all. So I have my filmmaking list, my I have my filmmaking list, I have my mobile content creation list, I have my live streaming list, I have my desktop favorite lists. I also have my fashion lists and like beauty lists as well. So everything that I have been utilized and love from Amazon, I've already curated lists for you. And again, if you purchase it through my links, you're helping support my channel at no additional cost to you. So if you're always like, what light is she using? What brand is she using? This is how you do it. So because I'm here on my phone, see that transition? I decided to pull up my Sidus links, and without getting up, you didn't see me leave my seat at all. I have the Aperture lantern on the Amaran 100D, which is a very, very wonderful entry-level light for many of the content creators creating content from the comfort of their own home. It's Bluetooth controllable. So right now it's a little dark, right? So I'm just gonna brighten it up a little bit. You see how that went bright really quick? And this is like literally only 22%. So I'm just like going on my app right here, and I'm just like going higher. This is like really, really bright, and then I'm gonna bring it over to the left. So it was like this earlier. It's a little bit too dark, right? So I'm just gonna bring this up a little bit just so you can see me a little bit better now that the sun has gone down. But yeah, I love being able to have app controllable things, because here we are in 2023 Prime Day, and I didn't have to get out of my seat. I didn't have to press record and leave my seat and press playback to see what the lighting looks like. I can demonstrate what light looks like on my skin at this point in time in this very seat where I want to be in live time. And that is the most amazing thing now when you're like talking about filmmaking and all that stuff. So again, you can always shop my gear. It's always on my Amazon shop. The light that I'm talking about right now is in my filmmaking gear, but the specifics of it is, again, the Amaran 100D light. It's a really wonderful, like, entry-level, beginning light, studio lights for content creators that is Bluetooth, Sidus app link controllable, and I can sync up all my LED lights this way and control it this way as well. So I love that. And actually, you can pair up any of your Amaran and Aperture, or basically anything that is Sidus link controllable. So let's just say, for instance, I have these tube lights next to me as well. I can control that as well. So let me pull on my PT4Cs. Shout out again to my friends over at Aperture and Amaran for always being so cool and sending me these things. But I have these tube lights now, which is absolutely different. I am going to do this one on the left. It's a purple. Let me do a little bit more of intensity. Did you see how it got a little bit more intense in terms of the purple? So yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. Just gonna do that. It's like at the purple right now. So this is all the color wheel. I'm gonna do this, but this is what you see right here on the color wheel. And let's say I don't want that kind of purple. Maybe I want this blue, this exact blue behind me. And if you've been following me, you know I can do this on my Aperture Pocket MC lights, but we're gonna do these on the Aperture, oh actually no, these are the Amarans. So just FYI, Amaran and Aperture are the same. They're under the, Aperture is the family company, and Amaran is the subsidiary or the sister company of Aperture. So a lot of times in that transition when they were becoming separate, it was saying Amaran, Aperture, Aperture, Amaran, but then now it's like this is the Amaran tube and then this is the Aperture tube. But I just wanted to show you these new PTC4s. They're not even in my list yet, so that reminded me to actually put that in there. But the one cool thing, as always, there's a color picker, right? So in the color picker, you can actually pick up any color, and this tube light will become that light as well. So right now it's on like a light purple, but let's say I wanted to pick up this blue. So I'm just gonna go to this blue, and in live time, we're gonna see how this color looks like on my skin. Oh, you see that? So I picked up this color, and it turned this color to the same color. So there you go. So this is the hue at 194. Fully 100% saturation, but let's say I didn't want that. Actually, I haven't done effects with the PTC4, so let's really quickly, let me go into effects. I'm gonna hit party lights and press play. But yeah, so this is the party lights happening over here on this side. If I really wanted to scare my neighbors, I can put on cop cars. So this is like the cop car. Actually, I don't really want to scare my neighbors because having cop cars over here is, this is the first time putting on the cop car in my light, and because I'm next to a window, they're gonna be like, what the heck? So maybe I should stop the cop car. I'm like, nothing to see here, folks. We're totally fine. We have, I want to see what lightning looks like. Actually, before lightning, let's do fireworks because we just celebrated 4th of July earlier. So happy 4th of July for all those who celebrate. But this would be the fireworks, obviously the white fireworks. You can also do the multicolor fireworks. So I'm going to do the multicolor fireworks and see if that happens over here. Well, we'll just do white for now. And then let's do lightning because lightning always has been really cool to me. Here's the lightning. Then you can do your sound effects. So filmmaking is just super, super fun when you use your imagination, your creativity, and you'll be able to like really conjure up any kind of scenario. So we're gonna go back to the gel color because I really miss my purple color. We're gonna do this. Let's just go back to purple. So I'm just gonna, oh, that's pink. Oh, that's really pink. We'll do purple. And then let's not do it at a high intensity. Okay, so this is, yeah, so we can see it on this side. And obviously I can like put this here as well, but I'm just gonna do this on the side because I just like to have a little pop, just a little pop on this side versus if it was off. But we can see what it looks like if it's off. So this is off. So let me just turn on that again, and then you can see the difference. See the difference is like lighting can really change your entire setup. So I love this. I will let you know if these ever go on Prime Day deals, but this is pretty new. So I'm still playing with it myself. But like all Aperture and Amaran products that you can pair up with Sidus Link, it's pretty cool because you can just control everything from the comfort of your phone without having to move everything. But I'm just going to take a little moment to acknowledge the folks that are chatting in the chat box. Again, if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, please join us on Amazon because we'll be able to like follow each other there, and then you'll be able to have a better viewing and purchasing experience if you're looking for like, oh my gosh, it's on Prime deal, I want to get that like right now, I want to get that specific one. It's all here as well. But yes, thank you, Richard, for always dropping the links. Ooh, he just said we hit 5,000 likes for all the great deals. So thank you again. I'm sure, Richard, you are the mastermind behind clicking. I hope your thumbs or your index finger isn't getting tired. But again, if you're new here, please hit follow. I try to go live. I'm trying to go live every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again. Today was a great day to get back into it because, you know, Prime Day being an incentive to just reaching out to new potential followers who want to learn more about film tech and basically filmmaking, technology, just content creation in general, and just like some lifestyle stuff. But appreciate you for following, so when I go live, you'll get notified and you can just pop in. We also have a very really close, tight-knit community in here as well. I see the same folks supporting my streams, support other fellow creators of mine as well, and it's really, really wonderful to see. Hi, Brian. I know Brian is based in Canada, and he's always able to make these streams, but for once, he let me know that he's in my time zone, and so the 2 times that I went live today, he was actually working, and he's catching his ride back to Canada during my stream right now. So he said he would pop in just to pop in, but can't stay long. And I just really appreciate you, Brian, for just popping in and just showing some love regardless. But I realized I did all of that explanation not on an Aperture page, but this woman's handbag page. So let me talk about this. I was actually, see how I go on a tangent? So essentially what happened was I wanted to show you my new baby, my iPad, but then it got dark, and so I had to actually automatically change the lights without getting out from my seat. But anyways, I wanted to bring this up because I actually really like this bag, and this is an Amazon Prime deal. I specifically wanted to get this bag because guess what? It fits my iPad. So I wanted a bag that wasn't too big and bulky, but just right. And this one happened to have a divider in the middle. So I do have the ability to have a magnet in the back. But I will say though, I can put the iPad in the back, but I don't close the magnet because it's too tall. And in the front, there is a clasp that you can go like this, so I can put my wallet and my sunnies in the front. But in the back, I can literally, I don't want to close the stream, so I didn't want to show you what it looks like in there. I'm afraid of ending the stream if I do that. But the iPad folds up, it fits perfectly right here. I literally was like, Amazon could do a lot better in terms of dimensions, because I literally just typed in bag big enough for iPad, and I like a 10-inch or 11-inch iPad, and you know, it was showing these other models of iPads, but it wasn't showing it inside. So I had to order it first to see if it worked, and I'm so lucky that it did work. I actually really like it. It came with a strap, but the strap was really long, so I don't have that strap, but the shoulder strap is super cute. So just want to show you as I stand up with my DJI. This is how big it looks like in comparison when I go out and about. But it's like I can bring my iPad with me when I'm doing work, I'm standing in line, going to the pool, being able to put a book in the front and an iPad in the back, my wallet, everything. But I just really liked it. So it had it in different colors, and I actually really like the durability of it, and it comes in many different colors. I was debating between the black, because I'm all black everything, but I realized because I wear so much black, I should get a different color to balance it out. And this goes well with like when I wear white as well. So I thought this was a cute color. So if you're interested in getting a bag, and if you've been wanting to get a bag that actually can fit an iPad, which is the only reason why I was looking for a bag this big, because normally I have pretty small bags, but this actually is like one of my favorite bags when I want to bring my iPad places, because it protects it. It has a little bit of a stiffness to the bag, so you don't have to worry about it being slouchy and not holding up when you put it down. But yeah, look at that. I can just put it down and slip my iPad in, my wallet, even my sunglass cases, the 2 pair that I get from Key Australia, the sunny glasses, it actually fits right in the front as well with the iPad. So I really just like the design, and the style is very simple. It's not overstated, and I can fit a lot of stuff in there. So if you're looking again for a purse and you want to bring your iPad when you travel, and you want something that's nice that you can wear out as well, you can dress it up, dress it down. This is actually a really nice bag for it. All right, so now let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay, let me just talk about one more kind of like interstitial between a tech and like a home fashion. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. Okay, these are my favorite glasses in the world. So the 4-set 20-ounce drinking, I'm gonna show you right now, because I was like, I'm gonna go get some water, because I've been talking a lot. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Like, even in frame, it just looks like a floating glass. Like, these are so aesthetically pleasing. It has taken every like desire to go to a coffee shop like Starbucks in the morning. So first of all, I don't really drink coffee because it's too jittery for me. I'm a huge tea drinker, hence why I travel with my portable tea kettle, which was on a lightning deal earlier. It's no longer a lightning deal, but you know, if you're interested in this, I can demonstrate this towards the end. But these are amazing. I might even just cop another set, because they already come in a set of 4. But if you just open your cabinet and everything is just unison, like, doesn't that give you like a sense of like happiness sometimes? You're just like, so good. You know how everybody on TikTok is literally organizing or reorganizing, getting all the things to like, basically like spending a fortune to reorganize the way things look, because when you look at it, it's like so aesthetically pleasing. So essentially I was looking for glasses so I can make my own boba at home, because I was trying to cut back on going out to get a boba, because every time it's anywhere from $5 to $7 for a boba, when at home I can in fact just make it for a fraction of the price. But you know, I like it to be in a presentable cup or something cute. And this is just water, and even water looks cute in that. It makes me want to drink water. It's like, that might sound super weird, but it does make me want to drink water more knowing that this is like this. So I'll say right now, it's 29% off. I don't know if that's considered an Amazon Prime Day deal, but it is cheaper than when I purchased these, and I'm about to cop me another set of 4. So it's 20-ounce drinking glass. It actually holds quite a bit of water, so it's 20 ounces, right? They're glass reusable straws, safe for the environment, and I love it too. Again, because it is glass, it is super aesthetically pleasing. The top is bamboo. It does have like a little, oh, you can even hear all that stuff. So that's the one thing about the glass, it gets loud if you drop it. They do recommend that if you do throw ice in it, to just layer it in on the side versus just dumping it in there, because you don't want the ice to break the bottom of it. But yeah, these are bamboo caps, and it has like the little rubber seals. And I love that it does have a hole for your straw. So for instance, I like to go to bed with a glass of water next to my bed every night, because sometimes I might wake up from, I don't know, dry throat, or like maybe I didn't rehydrate enough, and I get like little dust bunnies, like I'm coughing all of a sudden, I need water. So instead of running all the way to the kitchen and having an open container of water, oh my God, look at this theme. It's like glass on glass on glass. I love these because having a cap like this next to your nightstand helps prevent from other dust particles from going into your cup. Because I used to just get an open, like regular, like 20-ounce drinking glass, like looks like a beer glass, pint glass, open glass next to my nightstand, and I would see particles in it in the morning. I was like, oh, this is like really gross, because I'm drinking dust particles. So it's like a two-way. It's like, I'm sure this was not what it was meant for, but in the ways that I've been utilizing it, these are my go-to glasses every day. If they're not cleaned or washed, like I will wash them and run it through the dishwasher again just to get it super clean, because I just love staying hydrated this way. Putting it in a cute cup, you can put your sodas in there, you can make your own boba in here. You can get the boba kits from Trader Joe's, and you can make your own like nai cha or your milk tea. Costco has some really, really great dissolvable instant teas as well. It's it's like a oolong milk tea. It's like super strong and like very roasty. It's like gives you all the homey feels. But yeah, these are like my literal favorite glasses. So if you've been looking for aesthetic cups in your life, or even just to drink a little bit more water, definitely give these a shot. They're my actual literal favorite glasses. Like I wish my entire cabinet was filled with them, because they just do the trick for me all the time. Okay, now another thing that is on Prime Day deal, especially for summer, especially for everybody who are party planners or the friends of soon-to-be mothers or brides, and the whole thing lately has been balloon garlands, okay? And I say this because I've probably had to blow up balloons for 4 to 5 baby showers already. Like I'm at that point where everyone in my life is like having kids or getting married, and everybody wants these balloon garlands. But you know, if you hire a balloon artist, it can range anywhere from $200 to $800, and not everybody has that kind of privilege to be able to just hire somebody to do it. So sometimes you also have amazing friends who are willing to step in for literally free to a fraction of a cost. And this right here, this new Link electric portable air pump has been amazing in being able to pump up so many balloons at like blazing speeds. If you are still blowing up balloons manually by breathing, first of all, you're gonna go lightheaded, like really very, very quick. I would say a balloon garland at most with friends still takes about an hour and a half. So if you imagine like blowing each balloon individually up like that, it's gonna take you even more time. You're gonna lose a lot of breath or a lot of air. All your air will be depleted essentially, and it's not going into the balloons. It's actually just like wiping you out. So good luck with that. But I will say this device has made balloon making garlands for balloon garlands like super easy. And nowadays you can just go on Amazon to get whatever balloon pack that you want to make whatever color combination your heart desires. So if it's a boy, if it's a girl, if it's, you know, a sage or a blush, you know, you have every single theme there. Bridal showers, baby showers, there's gonna be a balloon garland. And if you are wanting to help out your friend right now at 58% off, you can just keep this at your house or your place for those emergency moments where you're like, hey, they need help with a balloon garland, but we are not gonna blow this up with our own mouths. Can we borrow your machine? So this is actually a useful device to have for all my event planners out there, for all my party goers, for all my people who are having friends that are in need of balloon garland making friends. This will save your life indefinitely. And again, it's Prime Day, 58% off, so definitely check that out. What's up? Willis Chung in the house. Hello. Well, it's so cool to see you here. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Love that you're like popping in. Yeah, and please let me know for people who are watching, drop it in the comments, like wherever you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook or Amazon, let me know what deal you found personally on Prime Day that I should look at, because again, we're all interested in different things. I try to do my best to find a little bit of everything, so it's not just technologies, not just filmmaking products, it's literally things that I use every day as well, in terms of also what I'm using at the moment. So at the moment, I am utilizing these electric portable air pumps because it's summertime, and just used it actually a couple weeks ago for a baby birthday party turning 1, and they need a huge balloon garland there. So this was definitely one of those things that came in clutch. But let's talk about oh, you know what? As I talk about the last couple of items in my list that have to do more with electronic, I am going to, for the heck of it, talk about that tea kettle. Even though it was like on Prime earlier, because I just actually want a cup of tea right now. So I'm like, I might as well talk about it while making it. So this again is my favorite travel kettle. For those of you who go to many conventions, shows like NAB show, maybe not Cinegear Expo because it's like outdoors, but like NAB show at the Las Vegas Convention Center, we're talking hundreds of thousands of people. Maybe you don't have time to get in line for a coffee or pay $8 for a cup of coffee. Maybe you want to just be able to heat up water in your own vessel, not have to utilize that half coffee maker, half boiling water thingamajig in your hotel room. You want your very own, so you don't have to share, because it's a very personal thing to like have boiling water from a hotel that you have no idea when the last time they cleaned it was. Not to put any thoughts in your mind like that, but I am a huge germaphobe. So when it comes to being able to bring my tea everywhere and anywhere, I love this one. So again, this was on a lightning deal earlier. So if you want to mark and save this for next time, if you're looking for a really cool way to travel and have hot water with you at all times, or to give as a gift. I actually got this for my mom as a gift because she travels a lot and loves to drink tea too. And sometimes if you want that instant noodle craving kick, you can totally do this as well. The great thing about this is, you know, it has a built-in electric compartment right here. I'm going to show you in lifetime how this works. And at the same time, it's small enough to actually fit in one of those water bottle slings on your backpacks or your rolling bag. So I was able to just throw it in there and have hot water wherever I went. The one caveat that I wish, so I'm talking to all my product manufacturers or people who design, I would love to have this and actually use this as an actual cup. So I can pour it in like that. That would like take this design like to the most perfect level. But for now, this is actually really, really amazing, and it does the job very, very well. So I'm just gonna show you how I would do it. So every morning when I was at NAB show, shout out to the National Association of Broadcasters and shout out to the people who were there like Willis Chung. I'm just gonna plug it in. So I already have the end plugged in. It's just like this one cord, 3 prongs. Put that in there, you hear a beep. You can see this right here. And I'm just gonna pour water from here into it because I just want some tea. I will say I drank more water than I needed to, but it's okay. We're gonna just do this for demonstrations. I don't need to fill it all the way up, but let me just put it on the side right here. Oh, I'm afraid that it might roll over. I'm just gonna do this right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour water into this. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And then it does have a max fill line, so you don't have to worry about overdoing it. They do say on the box that it's okay to close the lid while you're heating it up, but I just really feel like that's an accident waiting to happen. So I just boil my water without the cap actually on it. And then on the side, it's an LED. So when you press the play or pause button, you see right now it's at 80 degrees temperature-wise. If you hit the temperature again, it goes up to 113. Hit it again, it goes to 212. But if you hit it again, it doesn't go high, actually it goes lower. So 212 is your boiling point, but I don't need it like too high, so we'll do 194. Once you're ready to hit that, you just hit that play button. It will stop blinking. It'll go from red to white. And I usually just look at it a little bit to make sure that it's actually doing its thing. Okay, let me see, let me do this. Okay, so that play button should be on, that means it's working, but I usually like to look at it a little bit to see if it go up from 80, just to know that I know that it's working. And it shouldn't take, okay, see, it's already at 82. So that didn't take very long to raise 2 degrees. Oh, it's already at 86. Okay, I'm gonna put this down so I don't do anything to my hand. But yeah, as it's boiling, we'll come back to this. But this is my favorite thing. Oh wow, 2 of you have already clicked on this travel tea kettle. But yes, it's a very popular thing. But yeah, this is literally my favorite travel go-to, hot water, my own tea. So I'm gonna make my own tea as we continue talking about the other things as well. But yes, I absolutely love this travel tea kettle. Again, I just feel like it's such a great gift too for the person who has everything. You would think they might have an electric tea kettle. I feel like a lot of people have an electric tea kettle, but it's like, are you gonna bring that really? So this one's travel, but I will show you the one that I use every day in my kitchen because that's also on a Prime deal. So I promise you that to give you some Prime deals. So this one was a Prime deal before, but it is no longer a Prime deal. But I'm going to show you the other one that is a Prime deal that I use every day. So this is the Kasori. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Electric gooseneck tea kettle. And I really, really like this one as well. So while my other one is boiling to get to its high temperature, this one actually is a Prime deal. It's 19% off. I feel like it's still cheaper than when I got it, but this is my favorite electric tea kettle of all time. I use it every day. I've had it for, I would say, 3 years. And I just wanted to like move it over and over because it's just the best thing in the world. So I love that there are multiple temperatures. So as a tea connoisseur, there are different temperatures at which you need to boil your water out to get the maximum antioxidants and also the nutrients from certain tea leaves. So for instance, like a oolong tea, actually has a higher boiling point that you need in order for it to really release a lot of that tea goodness, the essence from the tea leaves, versus like if you had a white tea, they're a little bit more of a fragile tea, so it shouldn't be as hot actually, not even hitting boiling. Obviously, beyond that too, you have the temperature for coffee right before boiling black, which is beyond 230 degrees. So you have your boiling at 212, you have your coffee, which is after. There's also the ability to hold the temperature. So for instance, let's say I don't want to sit and wait for my tea or hot water to be ready. Let me turn on my tea kettle, hold the button, so once it hits that temperature, it will hold that temperature until I tell it otherwise, as I go take a shower, as I do other things, as I perfectly time up my breakfast food with my breakfast like beverages. So this is a really amazing like tea kettle if you're looking to get very specific with your temperatures of your teas. But yeah, I use that every day. I feel like my tea is almost ready, so I'm about to go to the other one. Yeah, it's at 178 right now. But yeah, so bookmark this if you're looking to add some hot water temperatures in your life, if you want something to stay on your desk that's also aesthetically pleasing. I do like the little gooseneck handle. It does encourage me to like utilize it every day. I have it right next to my water, a 3-gallon water and the water pump that I also got off of Amazon that allows me to just pump water straight into my tea kettle and then put it on there, hit oolong, hit hold temperature, and there you go. All right, so that one was good. We're gonna go back to this travel tea kettle. All right, so we're back at the travel tea kettle because I didn't want you to just wait and see water boil. However, I would say for those of you who watched that in real time or IRT, I felt like that was less than 5 minutes. But this is what it looks like now. You can see the little steam. I think you see the steam coming out. But yeah, again, there is a LED light on the side that shows you what temperature it is. And just like the Koseri kettle that I was talking about in between breaks, there is a play and pause button. So let's say you're not ready to drink it yet, or you want to hold it at that temperature, you can hold it by pressing down and it'll stay at that temperature. But normally after it gets to the point that it gets, I just want to like boil the tea as I need it and then be done with it. So I'm just going to remove the, ever so slightly, I wiggle it back and forth, the electric outlet, because I don't like to have everything plugged in. And literally I was able to boil that water all in here. Okay, I boiled all of that in here. And now I'm just going to like pour it in my teacup. But we are going to put it in this one. Here's my glass again. I'm going to put the other thing away. All right, today I chose a hibiscus tea because not only is it good for cleansing, but it's gonna show you because it's a pink tea. And as I do this, oh, hello, Kubati Richmond. Thank you for your comment on Facebook. He said, keep up the good work. Where are you from? I am originally from San Francisco. I was born in San Francisco. I've been in the Bay Area most of my life. More than I have moving down, but I now reside in Los Angeles, so Southern California. But yeah, that's where I'm from, but from the Bay. You can take the girl out of the Bay, but not the Bay from the girl. Okay, so I just put that in there. I talk to myself a lot. Okay, and now I'm just gonna pour this hot water into the cup. And isn't that just nice? Everything is just portable and I can just get it like that. So I didn't fill it all the way because as you remember, I drank half of that water before deciding, oh, let me show you. So let me show you with what I had left. But this is the water. And as you can see, let me see if I can do this. You can see all this. It will do its thing. So usually on the back of these bags, they tell you how long it should be, what's the temperature it should be. The one says it on the box, but this one was like 4 minutes. So what I do is, Alexa, set timer for 4 minutes. Sorry if any of you have an Alexa that just went off now, but I like to set my timer to make sure that I'm not over steeping the tea, because otherwise sometimes the tea leaves can actually get quite bitter, and you don't want to be drinking something bitter in the morning instead of something warm, yummy, and comforting. So that was a live demonstration of this travel kettle. Again, if you're interested, feel free to add it to your wish list, add it to your cart. I'm sorry that the lightning deal ended for this one, but I, again, also got it at full price. So it's like, I feel like we're on the same level playing field now if you want to get it as well. So while we wait for this tea, I'm going to talk about another Prime deal, and you heard it already, but the Echo Dots. So this is my favorite voice activated device from Amazon because of the clock. So I actually have the 4th generation, but the latest one is the 5th generation, and it's still brought over that feature that I love so much from the other one, is having a clock. Yes, Ricky says, more tea, please. The tea won't be bitter now that it's back at full price. You know, I am here for these jokes and puns and dad jokes all day. Keep them coming, Ricky. Really, really appreciate you. But as we're waiting for the tea to steep, this, for those of us who don't even have like a voice activated device yet, this is the time to get it, because Amazon always marks off up to 50% or more for their own device. So, I mean, the Echo Dot is an Amazon product, just like the Blink security system is an Amazon product. So actually, I didn't even check, but the Blink system might also be like heavily discounted as well. So anything that Amazon has on its own, it's like Kirkland to Costco what you know, the Echo Dots or the Alexa devices are to Amazon. So everything under the Amazon umbrella is like literally 50% off. So if you've been waiting to get your hands on an Alexa or a Kindle, I'm saying it slowly so I don't activate her. So if you've been looking for one, now's the time to get it. It's not tomorrow. It could be tomorrow, because you know sometimes the Prime Day deals go the 11th and the 12th. But just for safekeeping, just so you can get all the colors you want and make sure that it's in stock for you, if you're looking to get a voice activated device to start your journey of a smart home and how I've been doing it, like everything is smart tech in my place, and it's been so nice to be like, hey, so-and-so, like turn off the bedroom or turn off the living room or turn on my studio or turn off the studio. I don't have to go behind each one and hit it manually. I've programmed everything to just work with the sound of my voice, and it's been like super amazing that it all syncs like that. Setting timers, for instance, has been super helpful, especially in the kitchen, because sometimes your hands are dirty and I don't want to have to touch the buttons on the microwave to say like, you know, time this for like 11 minutes. I know that was very, very specific, but sometimes you just want to say, hey, so-and-so, set my timer for 11 minutes, and then also play my playlist. So you have everything that you want at the sound of your voice. So I love that as well. Ricky says, did that lamp bulb flicker? Oh, I don't know. Are we in a little true crimes scene right now? I mean, you guys are all watching this on a streaming device, so maybe we intercepted a true crimes thing. But yeah, even doing this, maybe it might be flickering. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so the Echo Dot, the 5th generation, amazing. Also, because it's 50% off, but also, there it is. Alexa, stop. So that is my timer. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't have like an extra cup with me, I am just going to throw it in here because I'm gonna do all my dishes anyways. And then bring this tea bag and place it in my jar, just so I can take that out of the room later. Alrighty. So at the end of the 4 minutes, our hibiscus tea is nicely brewed. On the back, you can see like this amber glow. Actually, I think I have my Aperture MC light, so I can just put that on here as well, so you can kind of see like this color. It's actually this color. It's not black, but it looks black on camera, but it's this actually pretty pink, magenta, amber color. And because it's in a glass cup, it's one of my favorite cups. So I only have one of these cups because I broke one, so I should get another one. But I love these cups, and when it comes to drinking water, I love drinking out of my other Amazon 20-ounce cup. So it's just so like aesthetically pleasing. But whatchamacallit? Oh yeah. Okay, so beyond the Echo Dot, the other thing that's also Amazon owned at 55% off Prime Day deal is this brand new Echo Pop. I don't even have it, but I actually kind of want this one and also the one in lavender. It's just such a pretty color. So beyond the black, gray, I don't know if it's the white, but they also have a lavender color, and the lavender color is super pretty. This one is a nice connector. It goes with the whole Echo, it goes with the whole family of devices. It's kind of like a nice connector, but this one specifically is hyper focused on sound. So because of that, I use my dots, my echoes for music half the time. So I'm just wondering if the speaker and the sound system is better on these new Echo Pops. So I might just throw one in the cart because it is 55% off. I know this is probably the best time to get it because it's not going to be 50% or more off throughout the year. So it's definitely a good possibility of choices to add that to my current ecosystem to see if the sound is great. And then also it extends the ability for your voice to reach there. So right now I have an Echo Dot in my studio, in my kitchen, and in the bedroom. But like for instance, I can put one in the bathroom or replace the one in the kitchen so it's more like music centric, and then move that one into like another place. So we'll see. But yeah, so if you're excited to test out your first voice activated device, now is the time to do it because it is more than 55% off. And then speaking of more than 53 or 50% off, I would say one of the biggest steals personally for me is the Samsung T7 Shield 4 terabyte SSD. Now that's a lot of words, and I will say right now the one that I have is the Samsung T5. I will say I got this at twice the price, and this is only 1 terabyte. So 4 terabytes at the same price at which I got it is a steal. And the cool thing about this too is it won't say like best deal, but if you click on that one, you're able to change the capacity. So beyond the 4 terabytes that it has at that price right now, which is 53% off for Prime Day specifically, you also have your 2 terabyte, your 1 terabyte, and I believe there's 500 gigabytes. But if you don't want the 4 terabyte, but you still want a 53% off the current price of these SSD drives, you totally can. So I believe you can also get a terabyte or maybe even a 2 terabyte. I know the terabyte for sure, but that's gonna be under 100 right now for the Amazon deal. So if you're not looking for a 4 terabyte SSD, but you're looking for a terabyte that's under $100, this is a good one to look at. I absolutely love the Samsung T5. I bring it everywhere, and at the same time, I also use it to capture content on, to exchange content off of. I just love being able to throw it in my bag. For instance, if you're going on a shoot, maybe your photographer is there, it's gonna take you so much longer to upload it through a Dropbox per se to get the videos or the files. So imagine if you already come ready with your SSD in your pocket with the appropriate cord, and you're able like, hey, I can just grab those from you right now, because the read and write speeds of these are super, super fast. Now these came out at 580 megabyte writing speed, which was still faster than most drives at the time. But we're talking about with the new one that I have selected below in the carousel, the Samsung T7 Shield, the brand new ones, those are going to read and write over 1,000 megabytes per second. So that's like twice the speed, twice the performance of, well, beyond twice, like more than 50% the performance than the T5. So again, with the SSD, I utilize them also to carry my programs. So maybe you don't want like a terabyte, you can get away with a 500 gigabyte SSD. Throw your Photoshop programs, your Premiere, your Final Cut Pro, which I do, the program to run on these SSDs. That way, when I bring my iPad or my computer, I keep all the footage on this device instead of downloading it directly onto the desktops of my iPad or my desktop, because it's going to take away a lot of that memory space and that processing power, because as more space gets filled up on your devices, what happens? It gets slower and slower. It tells you to delete things in order to perform better. Now imagine you take all that away without having to spend more money on a new computer, more everything. Just get an external SSD drive. You're able to put everything on this baby again at that price, to save your computer, to save the ability to just quickly offload any content on your phone even. I have so much content that I take on my phone. I'm sure we're all into that, especially my fellow content creators out there. We're always utilizing our phone, taking photos, getting videos, capturing at 4K even, and it takes up a lot of space on our phones. Now, instead of getting an iPad or a phone, iPhone, Android, whatever smartphone you have, and paying more for the internal space to be 512 gigabytes, a terabyte, 2 terabytes, why not instead get an SSD, which is cheaper, more cost efficient, and more universal with all your other devices than get a phone that's going to be 3 times the price with that internal memory. You can just simply transfer all the footage and your content from your phone to one of these, and then you can either stay on here, you can label it like June or whatever, however you decide to label it. These are super small. They're getting smaller and smaller every day. There's also no moving parts, so it's really, really nice. And then you can also transfer this content over to your terabytes instead. But the performance, the read, the write speeds, so much quicker. You're not waiting forever for, you know, gigabytes to offload from one device to your SSD. It literally will transfer in seconds, if not minutes, if you have over like terabytes of footage. But this has been literally a game changer for me to just have SSD. So I would say this is like one of the steals for Prime Day personally. Again, that price is for the 4 terabyte. It's not even available. The T5 is not even available in 4 terabytes. So if you're again looking for a really, really nice solid state drive SSD to expand your memory, to increase your performance without having to buy the devices ahead of time with 1 terabyte of internal memory, which jacks up your price 3 times for a phone, definitely give the Samsung SSDs a consideration. So that is a really, really great price right now. So yeah, again, you don't have to do 4 terabytes. I do 1 terabytes, and if you click on it, there are other options. So you can click on that one initially in my carousel, but when you click on which capacity you want, you can change it from 4 terabyte to 2 or 1 or even 500 gigabytes, and then the price will reflect accordingly. Some of them might not be on a Prime Day deal, but I do know that the 4 terabyte and the 1 terabyte for sure are 53% off right now, even if it's not being promoted as a flagship. The 4 terabyte is obviously being promoted as a flagship because it's the highest capacity and the, you know, a big deal. But it's the same deal with the 1 terabyte. So yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so Ricky asks, what's your strategy for backup for the backup? Oh, do you have a NAS or store stuff on a cloud system? I kind of do a little bit of everything because I just have so much content, but as I create content now and things kind of just live where they need to be, it depends. Sometimes I don't even save certain things. Like after I finish a project, sometimes I just delete all the raw because I don't need it. I don't need hours of me sitting at the camera, like figuring out what to do or say. Because a lot of things I do, it's just really off the cuff. I don't really have a planned script or anything. So sometimes I have literal footage of me just staring at the computer with the brain fart and just like, oh my God, what do I say? And so I don't need all that stuff, right? So what I like to do normally is I do have an organized file system and how I save it. I save it as an empty folder, so it's a template essentially on my documents. It's a folder that says things like event name, and then in that folder it's like A-roll, B-roll. Then I have my final exports, even my sound effects or my music that I'm utilizing, and everything is a blank folder. So when I have a new project, I just copy paste that baby into my SSD drive first when I'm working on it. So anything that I'm working on currently, I always work off of my SSD drives. So that's my process number one. After the empty folder, I put it on my SSD drive. And then I actually have my Final Cut library. I have a different one on each one. So this is like my Final Cut library SSD boyfriend one. So in the past, I used to name all my external drives boyfriends because I used to spend the most time with them. So I had all the way up to boyfriend 7, which is a lot of terabytes at this point. But I've since stopped naming them boyfriends. But, but I would say I will offload a file template onto here, import all the footage that I need into the RAW, the A-roll, the B-roll, and I work off of these at one time. So for instance, if I want to travel with it, I could just throw this volume SSD into my purse and I can work from it on it wherever I go. And then after I'm done, I save different exports. So I'll do an export without the music or the background file because, for instance, I do a lot of reels and sizzle reels as a host, and I realize, oh my gosh, I'm editing it now with music in it and it doesn't match the overall music that I want in the background. So it's always a good idea to save your projects without a background music track. So just the straight audio. And then you could save one as the final export with the audio, but having without the audio, also having something without the text, like a naked cut, just no music background, no text, just having a naked cut will save you so much space, because doing a naked cut and then doing a full cut, doing one with text, I have 3 different versions. And then now I can delete all the raw footage, and that saves like gigabytes. I want to say terabytes. It saves gigabytes of footage if I do that. Because if I shoot for an hour, I don't need to look at all the other places anymore. And then once I'm done, I move that entire folder to my Powered by OWC mini Thunder Bay Mini, which is 16 terabytes right now. So going from 1 terabyte, and I have another system. It's not a NAS system, but it is like a Thunder Bay Mini. I could daisy link chain them, but I put everything, the final versions on there. And if it's something that I need in the future, like let's say my TechNicki speaking bumpers or my Nicki Sun logos, like the things that I would put in every single video, I also upload my templates of like those assets to Dropbox. So I have something on the cloud, then I also have something physically at home, but then something I can access anywhere. But the something that I'm accessing everywhere is the stuff that's universal that goes through all my videos. So don't know if that answers your question or that's a little bit too elaborate, but that's how I store my stuff. But yeah. Yes. Yeah, so Ricky says, that's a good system, makes a lot of sense, especially for content like you make. And I guess what I was getting at, for important stuff, it's always a good idea to have your content saved in separate physical locations. Yes. So now on the cloud, because I don't know if I trust the cloud entirely yet, knowing that I can lose access if I decide all of a sudden I don't want to subscribe to this payment system anymore, I'm going to lose all of that data. So that's the stuff that I don't like. Because when you're paying for it, you feel like you have it indefinitely. The moment you stop paying for it, they take it away from you. So I need to have it in a physical location as well. Ricky's like, I've never trusted the cloud. I'm like, yeah. And also we're taking up a lot of that space as well. And sometimes I will go back into my old ones and I'll just wipe it, because I'm like, I don't need any of this content anymore, but I'm just gonna wipe it. And so it's like a brand new, just reset, reformat the entire thing. So I do like that these are getting way smaller. Like it's even the size of like a flash drive now or a thumb drive now. I have like a terabyte thumb drive from Kingston that is like that, but it's not really an SSD drive. It's like a literal thumb drive. So the read and write speed is not quite the same. But yeah, so I absolutely love that. And let me see if this is cooled down by now. Oh yeah, give me that hibiscus. Okay, super, super cool. I feel like this is great because like the first time I did this earlier today, I couldn't get past like 7 items because I had so much to talk about. And I think the last couple of things, oh my gosh, okay. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, we're almost there, y'all. I know that I've held you for like almost an hour and a half, but we will finish by 9. I promise you that. If I am going over, you all let me know. Okay, this is my favorite thing when it comes to customizing greeting cards, Christmas cards, whatever holiday you celebrate cards. But this has been one of my favorite things. Somebody has already clicked on it, so someone's been like checking it out. But this is a Prime Day deal. It's 20% off. This is the zinc paper that I got. The zinc paper wasn't on a deal to like now, but it was earlier. So just letting you know, you can get a 20 pack for as low as under $10. So the cool thing about the Kodak zinc paper is that you don't need physical ink in order to print it. It's like thermal. It's like a special zinc paper that allows it to like do its technology thing, and when it spits it out, it doesn't use any ink, but it like thermal prints onto like this special zinc paper. So that's why you need a special paper. But I'm able to print out photos here from my phone, anything on my phone, and then print it on a sticker. I think I have one in here, so I'll do it now. Because I did want to print something out from the lavender field. My cousins and I and the baby just went on a trip, so I'm just going to show you how I utilize this. But let's talk about like just customizing cards. This has been really wonderful to customize any card. Let's say you're in a pinch. You got these blank cards, right? Who wants to spend $10 on a card, a greeting card? Maybe you do. But for me, I like to make them more custom and personalized than anything. And this has been a nice way to do it. So it's on right now. I'm going to actually just live print one. There is the Kodak Step app on the phone. So I'm just going to like navigate to that. Let's see, Kodak Step prints. Here we go. So it looks like this. Kodak Step prints. And you can see like the photos that I took earlier. This is like access to all your photos on your camera roll, but you can also, you know, transfer photos over. I want to print out a cute picture of me and my new baby niece and my cousin. So I'm just going to scroll through, let's see. I know we took like a cute one in the lavender fields. Let's see. Well, see, she wasn't looking at that one. But let's see, I'm scrolling down because, okay, anytime you're taking pictures of the baby, I literally will video record, and at the bottom, there's a screenshot, so it grabs screenshots as you're taking the video, so you don't lose the video, but you don't lose your moments either, so you don't have to replay the whole 1 minute, 10-minute video that you have. So I have a lot, so as I'm scrolling, it's because I was like trigger finger, because I'm like, look at me, you know, getting the baby to smile. So I have a lot of photos on here, but let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's get a picture. I know I had a picture of all 3 of us, I thought, in the morning. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, well, let me do me and my new baby niece. Let's see. She's so cute. She was eating Chipotle with us. Well, she wasn't eating it. We were eating Chipotle in front of her, so I guess that's a different story. So let's see. All right, let me just pick this cute picture. Look, that's my little baby niece. She has the prettiest blue eyes. And let me just go to the edit. Because when you go to the edit, you have like frame options and stuff like that. Let's see, like the frames, like you can do like little sticker, like rainbows and stuff like that. But let's just see. I just want a plain picture. So let's do like that. And then that's good. Hit the print button. Here's the print preview. You can adjust it if you want, but that's the print preview. And then I'm just gonna hit print. I hope that I have zinc paper in this thing still, but this is right here, and I'm just gonna hit print. So it's preparing for printing. Let me get this refocused. It likes to focus on my face. All right, so it says 1 of 1 photo is printing. So as it's printing, I've had this photo printer for 2 years now, and the cool thing is beyond printing, there are also stickers. So you can keep it in your wallet as like a 2x3, like business card size photo, or you can actually just peel off the back and stick it to things. So it's a really nice way to really make your greeting cards pop. You can stick it to the front of the card. You can stick it to the inside of the greeting card. You can print out a moment. You know, you just go on somebody's Instagram, screenshot a photo, and then upload it, you know, so that's amazing. So here it is. That's the photo of me and my little baby niece. And then I can just touch it because it's not ink. I still do that thing though where I put it on the side because I'm still afraid of it. But yeah, so that's the print of this Kodak, whatchamacallit, step printer. Richard said that's a cute picture. Thank you. Aw, yeah, isn't she the cutest? But yeah, so that came from this photo printer. So if you're thinking about customizing your cards or just having something fun for like scrapbooking even, I will say like the print quality is not like obviously like, you know, like, oh my gosh, I could blow that up on a canvas size, but it does the trick, it does the job for what you need it to be. Like if you needed to print something out in a pinch, it's super like easy, fast to do because you can do it straight through your app, and you're gonna have a lot of the pictures you need on the app anyways. Plus you can screenshot, you can download, you go on Facebook, people's Instagrams, and get the photo that you need. Print it out, stick it on a, you know, greeting card, happy first birthday, you know, like I already feel like I have it for that. So I mean, I'm gonna hold on to this for the future. But yeah, I love getting things that also have refillable packets that are affordable as well. So again, you get a 20 pack of these stickers for $9.99 right now. And I believe it was on Amazon Prime Day deal earlier. It could be again now, it fluctuates, but yeah, getting the Kodak Step Zinc photo printer and also the printer paper, those are on Prime deals right now. So absolutely love that. This is the one thing that I actually have been looking at for a while. I've been looking at getting air purifiers. So I know we recently saw what happened with the wildfires in the north affecting everybody in New York and the smog being so super thick. And LA, we're dealing with very different allergens like pollen and dust and everything. And so like I feel like because this is not like the most modern place, there is a lot of dust buildup and allergies, sneezing, dust mites. So I've been wanting to get like a really, really good purifier. Now this one in particular, I believe is the 600S. If you click on it, they have different versions and different models. I think it's like electric air is their newest one, but it really just depends on how big your space is. So the numbers the price is reflective of like your space. So I know that the 600S version that this brand has can purify air up to 3,200 square feet, which is bigger than where I the space that I currently have now. So I know that's a perfect size. So knowing that it's 30% off, I want to kind of give it a try and purify the air quality in my space right now. I feel like it gets really, really dusty where I'm at, and being able to purify that, so I'm just breathing in clean air, would be huge, especially in the summertime as well. So that's something good to look at. I mean, I was looking at Dyson, I was looking at Shark, and those are just like beyond like 4 times the price, and like a lot of reviews have come in on this brand in particular that have made me really, really want to try this one. It's at the same time, I'm just debating which one I should get because there's so many. I'm just like, what do I need to look at? So one thing in particular is the space it takes up, how it circulates, because sometimes you look at all these other purifiers and it's only like purifying the air in front and behind. It's not purifying everything above and around. So I like looking at the airflow, how much room it's going to impact, how long it's going to take to do the whole room. So I know it says on their model versions how long it takes to purify a room or a space that is 3,200 square feet. So that's within an hour. So 20 minutes, it'll be like, half of it. But then by an hour, it'll be fully purified. It'll touch every single space. So I like looking at those kind of metrics. And just, I don't need to spend like $800, $600 on one of these things. I hope so, that we don't need for clean air. The one view that I absolutely love that sold me. So shout out to the Levoit, I think that's how you pronounce it, Levoit Air company. They use those photography smoke bombs in red. They threw it in a room, like a glass air room. They turned on this purifier, and within the hour, all of that red smoke bomb was gone. And when they opened the purifier, all the red was in that cylinder. So it's like, whoa, that was such a cool demo. Definitely got me thinking, like, that's a really great air purifier. So if you're looking for an air purifier, this is the one I'm looking at to get. Ricky also said this is a good brand. Also Bissell and Winnex. Oh my God, I've been looking at that TikTok steam machine by Bissell. It's like, that's also on my wish list. And yes, the Winnex is the one that I had before. I will say I had the Winnex before, and upon getting the filter just wasn't filtering, if you know what I mean. Like I replaced it, and then the filter wasn't doing it as much anymore. I don't know what happened. But I was like, oh, darn. So like, I don't know, maybe I did it wrong, but I mean, I definitely read all the instructions, but it just wasn't functioning the same way anymore. But I have heard that the Winnex is really, really good. Again, that was the first one that I've ever gotten, but that was a gift. So I had to get rid of that gift after that happened. So I'm looking for a new air purifier. So yeah, if you are looking for an air purifier, this is one I would look at too. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear it as well, because I'm in the market for like a really, really good air purifier. And this is the one I'm currently looking at, but also their electric air model, which is the more horizontal version, is something I'm looking at too. But I feel like that's more for a 2-story home, which I'm not in right now, so I don't know if I need that extreme of a one. But yeah, that's that. I'm like, did I do everything? Oh my gosh. And yes, thank you for sticking with me. Again, I have like 2 more, and I saved these 2 for last because I need to take out my hair to show you these things. But let me do this one first. So, okay, I'm gonna go grab my favorite hats of the moment. I used to be a person that never wore hats because I just never liked the way they looked on my head. I never found one that was comfortable or one that was like super cute with everything. This is my first time actually trying it on with my space buns intact, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But thank you to everybody who's like joined me so far. Again, I told you I was gonna wrap at 9, and I think I could totally do it because I covered everything in my Amazon Prime Day deals. I feel like that's such a feat. Oh my gosh, we are past 5,000, almost at 5,500 likes right now. So thank you to those who keep hitting the like button as you're watching this stream. And thank you to everybody who's been leaving comments, sharing the stream, hitting the follow button, letting your friends know. I really, really appreciate you. But okay, this is my absolute favorite visor. So first of all, this is the Fur Talk Women's Sun Visor. I know it sounds super weird. A lot of these brands do on Amazon. But one reason why I absolutely wanted this visor, first of all, too, is because it rolls up. So I can literally just roll it up like this, throw it in my purse, throw it in my luggage. I don't have to worry about it getting out of shape or getting bent out of shape. Like, I love being able to have a collapsible visor. This right here, like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like super, like, it's a nice metal. It's very heavy. It's definitely there. You can totally take it off to adjust it. But I'm just gonna leave it in there. You can adjust it by the slides here. But I've been wanting to be able to protect my head, but sometimes my head gets super hot, especially in the summertime. And I just wanna be able to protect my face when I'm reading, already under like a umbrella. So I'm already under the thing, right? So I don't need any additional. So I like being able to put this on. Actually, even done it with my space buns, but yeah. Okay, so this is like this. I normally would put my hair in a ponytail, but since my hair is in space buns right now, I'll just do that. But yeah, so this is like size. I think it's cute. I think it's super cute. And then there's like this one as well. But yeah, I can like put my hair up in a ponytail, a half ponytail as well. And I am able to just have my head breathe, because again, like, I love beanies. I don't like a lot of hats because it just keeps too much heat in the top of my head, and then it gives me a headache because it's too hot. It's like I heat up very quickly. So having an open visor like this allows my head to breathe, but also gives me that sun protection when I'm like out at the beach, already under an umbrella. I don't need that extra head protection. So if you're looking for like a really cute visor, I think this is actually quite cute. And knowing that I'm able to just take it off and roll it and put it in my purse. Like, I can even put it in my, you know, my purse right here. Or I can like take off the latch in the back and wrap it around the handle strap so it doesn't fall off. And this can be on the outside of my purse. Like, I love it. So this is a great option for those of you who are looking for a hat, a cute one. It is on an Amazon deal right now at 15% off. So if you're looking for that, protect your head. I've just been really into more sun care, skin care, hair care, everything since getting older. So this is what I love about it. So the last one I wanted to talk to you all about today is the buns have to breathe. Yes. All right. And the last one that's also on a deal. Again, it's so hard for me to find a cute hat. Like, the amount of hats that I've ordered and returned is huge. So hopefully I can help save you some time. If you think you have the same size head shape as me, just giving you those options. But yeah, I absolutely love this visor. And again, if you don't like it, you can just return it. So that's a great thing about having Amazon. So I wanted to just end on this one because I would have put these in the link, but they're completely gone. This is actually not my real hair. These are clip-in space buns. I don't know if anybody just did a, but yeah, no. So this has saved me so much time. And the reason why you've been seeing my hair in space buns so much is because they're clip-ons. Richard's like, don't mess up the buns. Actually, it's super easy. So I will just let you know, like, those buns, I will put that in my actual store. But it wasn't that crazy. I just took out my hair. But I'll just show you how I did that. So it's literally like a clip on the inside. I'm like showing you all my secrets right now. Dom's like, what? Mila's like, what? Yeah, I literally shocked all of you, didn't I? But like, I'm so grateful that I have not dyed my hair like in a long time. So the natural black on a lot of these Amazon websites is literally the same color as my hair. And I didn't have to spend a fortune to like put those space buns in my hair. So I absolutely love it. But I'll just show you how I do it. I usually just split my hair in the middle because if you think about how you would normally part your hair, that's how you do it. And then I just grab, I just love how everybody's going, what? So I just like pinch it like that. I don't even use another like extension or a hair tie. I just clip it like this and I just, boom. Oh, snap. So amazing. Pot scrubbers. Okay, but now that I've gotten it off, and I'll relink it once they're back in stock. The only ones that are available right now, I think, are the blonde hair, but yeah, it allows my hair to be extra thick, and it allows my buns to be like symmetrical to each other, because when I used to do space buns on my own, like it'd be like really thin on one side and then this one would just keep coming out. So this has saved me so much time. Richard goes, from now on when I see a pic of you with buns, I'll know, laugh out loud. It's when I like have to tell you, be like, actually it's for real. So I don't want it to take away the credit for when I actually get my hair done like that, because it does take a lot of time to get my hair to look like that. So I'm so grateful that I discovered this hack. Ricky says, they do look good though. I thought you took hours to fix your hair that way. Well, thank you. That is the goal. But if there's any hack in life, there's a hack for everything. Even like faux hair. I mean, wigs are getting so much more realistic now. But yeah, so the last thing on my Amazon list before I head out of here and wish you well on your Prime Day journeys is this Verabella sun hat as well. So the other one was the visor, but this one is the full one. I love that there's an opening gap at the back because it allows me to put my hair in a ponytail without it getting stuck. And it allows me also to put my head against the chair. So if you're like relaxing, reading, if you had the brim out here, it would literally just be coming off your head every single time. So, and I like the cute little bow in the back, but I just put it on like this. And usually I like to bring some hair in the back or some hair in the front, but I like to have it like just like a little angled like that. But it allows me to just really fully protect my hair or my head from getting sunburn, and also just keeping the sunlight out of my hair. So if you're gardening in the back, if you are at the beach or at the pool reading a book again, and you don't have an umbrella, again, like if you do have an umbrella, this can get very heated, but I like how the straw hat allows me to breathe. But I will say I utilize this when I want to read and I'm already under an umbrella because I know my back head will be protected from that part being open. But if I'm walking around at a fair or a festival and I really want full protection from the heat hitting my head, I would go for this one. But both hats are on Amazon Prime Day deals. Everything in my carousel is on a Prime Day deal. I just want to refix my hair again. And I'll just put it back in because you saw how easy it was to take out. So I'm just going to do this to show you how easy it is to put it back in. But yeah, okay, so there's one bun. And yeah, so as I'm just putting my hair back in, just a reminder, I am going to go live every Tuesday. Hold me to it. Hold me accountable, y'all. And go live and share with you all my favorite technology and all my favorite home hacks. Basically, a lot more of this on a weekly basis. But yeah, see, I don't have a mirror, so I couldn't like tell if I did this one okay. But yeah, but like, see how easy that was? So yeah, and then, you know, I try to like move it to the side so I get it more even the way that I like it. But let's see, this is on this side. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for joining me on my very first live stream since moving. I really appreciate like you coming to visit after all this time and joining me for a very special Prime Day special. I hope that I was able to share with you not only some of my favorites, but a couple of things that you also would like to try as well. And if you do decide to get anything that I talked about today, I would really, really appreciate you getting it through my links. It does shoot me a little commission at no additional cost to you, and I would really, really appreciate you supporting this channel. If you didn't buy anything today, the best thing that you can do is just continue sharing with your friends, hitting follow and just following me along this journey every Tuesday. So with that, I wish you all a happy Prime Day. I hope you got some things. I hope you learned some things. And ultimately, it was just so good to see everybody back in the chat. So thank you so much to everybody in the chat room. I'm like looking at all the comments on Facebook and YouTube as well. Thank you to all those who moved from Facebook and YouTube to Amazon as well. But it's really amazing. Ricky said he's already marked down Tuesdays on his calendar with a Sharpie, so don't let him down. Oh my gosh, that is one way to really hold me accountable. All right, Ricky, well, I got you covered on that. But thank you so much again, and I will see you next Tuesday. Okay, bye.